video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They're compatible with TCG Live as well, and they literally have everything. Use the coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% off on everything on the website. This video is also sponsored by CardsMarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can use the referral name ZapDoesTCG when creating an account. Also, this video is sponsored by YourPlaymat.com, the best website to create your own unique custom playmat from scratch. They ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. How cool is that? Last but not least, this video is sponsored by DragonShield.com, the best website to, of course, buy accessories. They have sleeves, they have binders, they literally have everything you want to start playing competitively. Or, if you're a collector, you can also get some fresh looking clear fit sleeves. They have everything. Check the link down below, of course, the affiliated link, and you're going to be helping out the channel so much. Thanks for sticking around with the commercials, and I'll see you guys shortly. Peace. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure you are subscribed so you don't ever miss a single upload. Today I'm gonna go over my top 5 picks for the Indianapolis Regionals happening this weekend, but this could also be your upcoming regionals for say, because there's a lot of Pokemon events still on the horizon. But these are the top 5 decks and the way the meta has shifted in the Brilliant Stars meta. If you guys are hyped for this video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, as it helps support the channel so much, and it only takes one tiny second of your time. So let's just get this video straight out of the way with, so you guys can just copy paste the deck list. You can just print screen, start making these decks yourself, and see if there's any adaptations you would do. So what do we have here is the Malamar list, and it has actually adapted a little bit. This is Malamar, Rapid Strike Malamar. You already know what it does, being able to slap an infinite amount of damage depending on how many Rapid Strike cards you're willing to reveal from the hand to shuffle back in the hand. So you need Rapid Strike cards in your hand to slap an insane amount of damage, and that for only 1 Psychic Energy on a 1-prize Pokemon. It is a stage 1, so we're going to be needing to have some ways to get it out. We have, of course, Evolution and Sense. We have a way you can get out all your Rapid Strike cards instantly with Sobble. Sobble with Keep Calling, so I should suggest if you play Rapid Strike Malamar, you always go second. With going second, you're going to be able to play Brawly, able to fill up your bench. You're going to be able to use Keep Calling, filling up your bench. And as soon as you have, of course, your setup, you can just evolve into Drizzle. Drizzle finds Cynthia's Ambition. Cynthia's Ambition is the key card to draw a huge amount of cards. If a Pokemon got knocked out during the opponent's last turn, you can draw until you have 8 cards in the hand. Then you can even utilize the Octillery with a Rapid Strike search, searching your deck for any Rapid Strike card you want. And if there's a card in your hand that you say like, I really don't want to be having this in hand right now, it's not a Rapid Strike card, you could utilize a Rangaroo with Pride and Wisdom to just put that card in the deck again. So maybe you draw another Rapid Strike card. Very, very great, amazing 1-prize budget deck, and I suggest everybody testing this out. I'm a little bit afraid of the amount of Avery being played in a lot of decks right now, so it's only on the number 5 spot, but don't underestimate this deck or you will be sorry. It has crazy infinite damage output, and with, of course, the help of Manaphy, you protect your bench against G-Max Rapid Flows or Jolteon with the Max Thunder Rumble. I expect a lot of players checking out Manaphy right now because of the fact that Urshifu is doing so well these days. What else is in this list is Karina's Focus, to actually draw until you have 6 cards in hand, which you can also scout out with Octillery. And by then, we also have a lot of Scoop Up Nets. If you use Scoop Up Net on Octillery, you get 2 Rapid Strike cards back in the hand. If you utilize Scoop Up Net on maybe another Malamar that you don't need, you're going to be able to have more Rapid Strike cards in your hand. It's always a nice way to pivot your active Pokemon with Scoop Up Net as well, so you can get the Sobble in the active position to utilize Keep Calling. So I like the Scoop Up Nets in here, and there's 2 copies of Escape Rope in here, just because the Mew matchup was a little bit too close for comfort, so the second copy will help out. If a big Mew VMAX is out there, you can just hunt down a Genesect or a 1-prize Meloetta on the bench, so you actually can keep up with the price trade. Very interesting deck list, only 3 Spiral Energy, so they've cut down, and also there's a Quick Ball in here, so you can get rid of a non-Rapid Strike card if you want to. Okay, number 4 is Whimsicott. Of course, Frank, from the EUIC, Frank Persick actually put this on the map by getting 2nd place with a list like this. It is very good. Don't sleep on Whimsicott, because Whimsicott shuts down entire decks. Because you are, of course, playing Crushing Hammer and Fan of Waves in such a high amount, Mew VMAX will be crying if they only play Special Energy. So we're going to be seeing Mew VMAX later down the line, but if they are not tacked against Whimsicott, they're going to be losing. Also against Urshifu decks, you're going to be able to hit for weakness. They're not able to equip their Rapid Strike Energy. Any Special Energy is not able to get attached because of the Trick Wind. But Trick Wind is not where, it stops. You also shut down the opponent from playing tool cards. So sometimes you could be trapping opponents because they don't have Air Balloon, or you can just KO stuff because they're not able to equip that Big Charm, which is very important. Tool Scrapper also knocks off any existing tool cards whatsoever. The deck is very linear, so there's not going to be some funky plays with Shady Dealings and whatever. You just go for Bibarel with the Industrial Incisors, just drawing cards until you have 5 cards in hand. Seems to be sufficient, definitely with 4 Ultra Ball and 3 Quick Ball in a list like this. You also play some Avery for some additional disruption on top of Path to the Peak to shut down any ability. So that means no more Star Birth, no more Fusion Strike system. So all the most broken abilities in the game shut down. I do love the inclusion of the Choice Belts in here. Frank Persick actually did not play Choice Belt, but I think Choice Belt is very good, and maybe you might think about adding in a copy of Raihan in here as well, because this list, as it seems, is actually not running EXP share, so they've cut down everything. But if a Pokemon goes down, instantly you're gonna be sorry. So probably in this list, I probably would cut down 1 Choice Belt for an EXP share, and maybe you can cut down on the, let's see here, what else can we cut down? It's just a little bit tense, the list. Maybe a Bidoof, you can add in something else, for instance a Raihan. I think Raihan also could be very suitable for a list like this, but it's very disruptive, hammers everywhere, and shutting everything down with Special Energies. Moving forward, number 3, Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. This is a list that actually Gustavo Wada utilized to just get first at EUIC, and for good reason. Nobody was stacking in Manaphy. Everybody was not prepared for Urshifu to be doing that well. This list has an out against Mew VMAX with the baby Moltres and the Clara package in here. You can easily scout that out with Shady Dealings, with Inteleon, and with a high amount of Scoop Up Net, you're going to be able to utilize this these Shady Dealings time and time again. With Avery, you lower the bench down for stuff like, for instance, Malamar or Mew. You have access to the Cheryl to heal your Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX when it actually gets damaged, and with Escape Rope you can slide yourself back into the active position to Gale Trust, because that is a very great way. You of course take prize cards for just 1 attachment. You have E-Switch, so Dire Flame Wings Moltres can get energies into play, and then you can move them around to Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, having back-to-back G-Max Rapid Flow capabilities. This is a very solid list. Practice makes perfect, so you need to practice a lot with this list, but it actually is able to beat anything in the format. Although, personally, in my opinion, with the high amount of Manaphy coming into the format, it might be a good idea to tack in a Quick Shooter as well as Medicham, because those could actually be crucial against matchups like that. But yeah, Urshifu is in the format, and it seems to be going nowhere. Moving forward, number 2. Here we have Inteleon. Yeah, Inteleon with Arceus VSTAR. Arceus VSTAR Inteleon seems to be very strong as of late. People have cut down their quick shooter numbers, and this list, they are still opted to go for 2 quick shooters. There is, of course, a Dunsparce in here to protect yourself from the Rapid Strike Urshifu. Will that be enough? Who knows? But you can also tack in an additional copy of Manaphy in the list if you find the room for it. Maybe you cut down the Farfetch, but the Farfetch is a nice 1 price option if you attack something to just finish off with the Farfetch with the League Lash, which is a very unique way to just take prize cards as a 1 prize Pokemon. We also have access to Charon Scare, so you attack with Arceus VSTAR, you slap damage on the opponent, you get damaged, you're not gonna get KO because of Big Charm, and then you of course use Charon Scare to put the entire Arceus and all cards attached into your hand, promote an Arceus that you set up with Trinity Nova, and then you can do the exact same thing over again. So very crucial. Of course, you can also find your Charon Scare with Luminion, although that's a 2 prize liability that you don't always need to slap down, but it is in here just for additional consistency to find that Melon, to find that Charon Scare at the correct time when you don't have access to your Drizzles or Inteleons. I like this list a lot. Probably the unique tech card would be Manaphy and Ordinary Rod if you could find a room for it, but this is a list that has performed so well. It won Sao Paulo Regionals, and ever since Sao Paulo Regionals, the deck seems to be everywhere. You could also play Arceus VSTAR with any Darkness decks, any Darkness type attackers. For instance, like we've seen this working out with a Bibarel Engine and Crobat VMAX, but this seems to be the more refined way to playing Arceus VSTAR on the number 2 spot right now. And then number 1, who could have guessed it, is Mew VMAX. Mew VMAX is still the strongest deck in the format, for good reason. Even its bad matchups can turn into 50-50s with a Meloetta donk here and there. This deck utilizes, of course, the Genesect to draw amazingly a lot of cards because of the Fusion Strike system. For every Fusion Strike Pokemon in play, you can draw up to that amount of cards. So Genesect draws your entire deck. Battle VIP Pass sets your bench full with Mews and Genesects and even Meloetta. And with Alasa Sparkle, you have Energy Acceleration by your side. Alasa Sparkle allows Meloetta to attack on turn 1 for an insane amount of damage, definitely combined with the Power Tablets, buffing your damage up with 30 more damage for every Power Tablet slapped down. On top of that, we have Choice Belt. So Meloetta is a scary threat for sure. There's 4 stadium cards in here on 4 Chromatics as well, so that is your way out to Path to the Peak. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but most of the time you just have a way to just have it in hand already. Peony can also search out a stadium, by the way, so that's also a way you can get out of Path to the Peak. There's some Fog Crystals in here and basic Psychic Energies as well, so you're not afraid of Whimsicott VMAX whatsoever because there's 2 training cards in here and 2 basic Psychic Energies, so you're reverting back to the old school days and protect yourself against Whimsicott. This is also a list with Echoing Horn, allowing you to get a Pokemon from the opponent's discard pile onto their bench, a basic Pokemon. So that could be your victory ticket if you need your last 2 prize cards. Get something from the discard pile and knock it out that way. Mew VMAX has been figured out already. Maybe you play with Pumpkaboo, maybe you play with a lot of DTEs, maybe you play it a little bit different, but the main 50 cards in the deck is clear. Chromamatic is insane, Battle VIP Pass is insane, Alessa Sparkle is insane, and just Mew VMAX in general, because Mew VMAX can copy attacks from anything from the bench. This is a list actually that cut down on Oricorio for the additional Peony for additional outs to Path to the Peak, but I would recommend you might actually add in 1 copy of Oricorio, and the Oricorio will of course protect yourself with some additional damage outputs that otherwise you're actually gonna get KO'd, because sometimes Arceus slaps 180 on the second turn. With an Oricorio, your Mew survives, which is super important. And Psychic Leap seems to be also a very important factor on how Mew VMAX gets a lot of victories. You can knock out Sobbles and Psychic Leap, and that's also a way you could do it. But yeah, this is a pretty consistent list. Try it out for yourself. And this is the top 5 picks for Indianapolis Regionals. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to that tournament and which deck you might be playing. I'm very curious to see which deck is going to come out on top, because it's the biggest regional ever, they actually told me. The biggest regional ever, so I'm gonna be watching the stream for sure, and I'm very eager to see some new deck lists that we can then make on the channel. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Rock the hell out of the like button and subscribe for more content. Go check out our sponsors as well. PokemonStore.com, the best place for TCGO code cards. You can use the coupon code ZABLOSTCG for 5% off. You can check out Card Market if you're a European player. If you want to have physical cards, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZABLOSTCG. There's also Dragon Shield for sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. You can check out the link down below. And there's also yourplaymat.com to create your own custom playmat from scratch. You can click the link down below, get 10% off, and they ship worldwide. So start creating that custom playmat. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. This has been a run through of the 5 best decks in the format right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace!